Hello my beautiful friends and welcome to Tailor Made Beauty by Kris. Today we are talking about By Terry. This is a French brand that, is kind of hard to find here, and I'm not even sure how I originally got hooked up with them, but it was with the hyaluronic acid HYDRA concealer. And oh my gosh, I'm not a big concealer user, but I totally love this. And then on social media, I saw they were having, 25% off on their website. So I went shopping and I want to share it with you. So they had a great deal. It's a foundation / highlighting stick plus a concealer plus a lip and cheek color. These three products for $50.50, which, oh my gosh, that is a good deal for these high-end French products. And they have a really good shade range. Their website is by Terry, BYTERRY.com. And like I said, they are usually running sales, and this particular bundle, and they have a bunch of bundles, is under the offers option on the menu. And if you scroll all the way to the very bottom, it's this particular one. So this video, I am going to show you these three products plus the HYDRA concealer. Stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already. Here we go. I am going to start with something that is not in the set, which is the By Terry Hyaluronic HYDRA Concealer. This is in shade 200 Neutral. And, all right, it's a mess. Sorry about that. What I like, it is a very, very hydrating concealer. I don't use a lot of concealer, but this stuff is very nice. And unfortunately, it's the kind where you push on the bottom and then product comes out the top and can make kind of a mess. And then you've got this really wide brush. So I'm just going to go in like that. And I have a damp beauty sponge and I'm just pressing that in and evening it out. This is just giving me a little bit of brightness under my eye. I don't have much, and what I do have is actually shadows. When I tip my head back, they disappear, indicating that they're shadows and not discoloration. So it is nice to put a little bit of lightening down there. The Nude-Expert Duo Stick, this foundation stick, is split. Can you see that? Half of it is a little bit darker than the other. So the idea is you can use it flat to do foundation. You can use the darker side if, I think for me, for how I've been using it is when I have a little bit more sun or a little bit more self-tan, then I use just that darker side. I don't really feel like it's enough of a difference to use it as contour, but certainly if you were looking for a really subtle contour, you could do that. And then the lighter side, what I'm going to do, actually works very nice as again, a subtle highlight. And this goes on so nicely. It's not tugging at my skin. It's very smooth. And as you can see, I am just pressing it in and moving it around with this damp beauty blender. And it gives nice coverage. It is good. You can apply a smaller amount of it. It gets sheer coverage. And then you can certainly apply more to build it up to medium, maybe even just a little bit past medium coverage if you wanted that. So I'm going to go right down the center of my nose and get my chin, because those are places that tend to wear off. And you can see, it's a really nice finish. It's very natural looking. It's not quite luminous. Like, I don't like luminous foundation. I don't need to be shiny, but this is also not matte. It's satin. There we go. It's satin. So that's what it looks like. The other product besides this foundation stick that you get with that trio is you get to pick a concealer. And what I chose to do, because I had the hyaluronic concealer already, I went with something a little darker. And that's what that looks like. And again, it's a push. And what I got this for was contour. So I just do a little bit. And I'll do a little on my forehead and just use that damp sponge again to work that product in. And you know, I had to take a bit of a guess. That's one of the drawbacks about buying cosmetics online, is you do take a little bit of a gamble. How good is your monitor? What are the colors really like? But I was pretty pleased with what I ended up with. And let me get this back on. This shade, this is shade 12, something copper. I can't see what it says on the top, but it is shade 12. Now, you also get to pick out a lip product, and there was a really wide range of colors. I went for something nude. This is shade 2, something nude, Bloom Nude. And again, it's that same form factor where it pushes up. Well, I am really having some issues with this, with the product not clicking up, which is really disturbing. The concealer stick that I used for contour, no problem. This product, it's not cooperating. But I do have enough here. I want to show you what it looks like on my lips. It goes on really lovely. It's smooth, it's satiny. Also, this can be used as cheek color. So there's that. And I'm just going to use my fingers to blend that in. And I think this is such a pretty shade. There is just the slightest fragrance. And now I am going to go back in with that lighter side of the stick, just on the edge there, and get a little bit of highlight. And there you go. I am really enjoying these by Terry products. And I think the 3-pack that you get, this set, for $50.50 is a good deal. You know, it's just under $17 each. That is not that much more than drugstore pricing. So, all right, have you ever tried By Terry? Have you heard of By Terry? If you have heard of By Terry, leave me a B in the comments below. And yeah, check it out. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a fantastic day.